Attorney Sample was discussing potentially putting a respondent on probation or
is the
I'm here.
is Mr. Aguilar, is he still incarcerated at the moment?
yes,
He
and he
is.
still has the ICE hold.
Correct.
Okay. Because I
Ariano?
think
It's not Aguilar, it's Ariano.
Ariano. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong case. My apologies. Ariano. Pedro Ariano. Yes, he's still incarcerated on the ICE hold.
Yes, and as we discussed last time, he does not appear to have any relief that would allow him to get an immigration bond or any type of release here. His option is to be deported, basically. So we don't have an option of getting him released here and on the ground here in the United States.
Okay.
And so, Judge, what I think we probably want to do then is just maybe take judgments for the arrears that are currently owed and then non-suit or contempt action.
Okay.
I would have no problem with that.
Yeah, I would think that's the only thing that we could do. Yeah, so let me find.
What does that mean? Take action on the arrears, like, will he have to pay something before y'all release him to ICE, or what does that mean?
Counsel, I'll let you explain that.
There's really not, well.
No,
Robert,
the state. I'm sorry, Attorney Leach.
Ms. Mata, we would just, like I said, take judgments on what the arrears that Mr. Arlano currently owes. I believe he's already in ICE custody. Is that correct, Mr. Sample?
That is correct. Well, no, he's in Dallas County.
He's still in Dallas County.
Once the Dallas County hold is released, he'll be immediately released to ICE.
Okay. So what that means, Ms. Mata, is he'll be released to ICE. It sounds like once he's released from Dallas County, we aren't going to ask him. There won't be anything. We'll take the judgments on the arrears he currently owes for child support unpaid, but it sounds to me as he'll be released to ICE once he's released from in his Dallas County, where he's been kept.
Yeah, I understand that. I know the process of ICE. I've dealt with it before, and a family situation. So basically, I would just be at a loss, right? Because he's going to get released, and he will come back to the United States, but he will not come back to Dallas, so I won't find him. So I'm just going to be at a loss. No money to my kids.
He'll still be ordered to pay the money, Ms. Mata, but it will still be owed to you. But as far as getting that money at this time, I mean, I don't think I can say I don't know what's going to happen with him, what he's going to do. I mean, it's still something he'll be legally obligated to owe, but I can't force him to make the payments.
I will never get it. He won't come back. He'll come back to the United States illegally again, but he won't come here. He'll go to Georgia with his family, and I won't be able to find him.
Okay, Ms. Mata, did that answer your question in terms of what it meant, what the state said, what he meant by what he said?
Basically just calculating up everything, and I mean,
doing the judgments on them. Okay. Did you have any additional questions about that?
No.
Okay. All right. State counsel, are you all ready to go on the record?
Yes, Judge. I also say I think since he will be released from custody, like I said, he will be sent with ICE. I think we will still request some kind of monthly reimbursement on those arrears as well, Judge.
All right. What's the state's recommendation?
Let me pull up the numbers, Judge. So we would request that the child support arrears would just be the judgment taken as of the last day of July, so July 31st. And that would be, the amount would be $64,000.41. We would just request that he pay that back at $300 per month.
Okay.
And then for the medical support arrears, that would be $13,660 as of July 31st, 2026.
No cents on that, just 13,660.
Yes, Judge, in no sense.
Okay.
And then we would just recommend that he pay that back at $120 per month.
Okay. Any other recommendations from the state?
No other recommendations, Judge.
Okay, so the state has, what is the date of your motion for enforcement?
We filed our motion back on January 23rd, 2024.
Oh, 24. Okay, I was looking at mom's motion for enforcement.
I believe that was filed a few months after ours, Judge.
It was. Okay, I have your motion up. All right, all sides ready to proceed?
Respondent is ready.
State's ready, Judge.
Thank you. Ms. Mata, are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, all right. We're on the record in cause number DF2120145. Councils, will you please announce for the record?
Robert Leach for the Office of Attorney General.
Brian Sample for respondent.
Okay, and ma'am, would you please state your name for the record?
Victoria Mata.
Ms. Martin, you're the mother in this case, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, would you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give will be the truth and the whole truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You may lower your hand. We are set here today on a motion for enforcement brought by the state. This is actually a reset from when counsels appeared previously and informed the court that the respondent has an ICE hold and will be deported at some point. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. And prior to going on the record, there was some discussion about how to dispose of this matter. The state agreed to non-suit is motion and there was no objection. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Ms.
Not to the contempt portion, Judge.
The contempt, excuse me, non-suit the contempt portion, and counsel, there was no objection. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All right. And Ms. Mata, do you understand that portion?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And state, I will let you proceed with your recommendations.
Thank you, Judge. So the state is in agreement to non-suit the contempt portion of our motion for enforcement of child support and medical support. And we're just requesting to take child support and medical support arrears judgments today. The child support arrears judgment for Mr. Arlano is in child support arrears in the amount of $65,000.41 as of July 31st, 2026. And the state will just request a monthly payout on that arrears judgment of $320 per month, beginning September 1st, 2026. Mr. Arlano is also in, we also request a medical support arrears judgment against Mr. Arlano in the amount of $13,660 as of July 31st, 2026. And the state is also just requesting that he pay that back at $120 per month, beginning September 1st, 2026.
Okay. State, did you want to call your first witness?
Yes, Judge, if I can call the mother first.
Go ahead.
Miss Mata, could you please state your full name?
Victoria Limata.
And Miss Mata, did you hear the terms of the order I read to the court?
Yes,
Do you understand those terms?
yes,
And of the child support judgment, that $6,400, sorry, $64,000.41, that is money that is owed to you. Do you understand that?
yes, I do.
Are you wanting to release any of that money today?
What does that mean?
That means that Mr. Arlano would not owe a portion or any of the money you release back to you. Or are you requesting that we take judgments for the full amount?
Full amount.
Okay. And Ms. Mata, for the terms I read to the court, are you in agreement with those terms and believe that they're in the best interest of your children?
I'm not in agreement, but I feel that at this point, this is all that we can do.
I'll pass the witness, Judge.
Hey,
I have, thank you, Your Honor. I have no questions.
okay. State, you may call your next witness.
No further witnesses, Judge.
All right. Attorney Sample.
I have no questions and no witnesses. I'll rest.
Okay. Miss Mata,
Yes, ma'am.
would you like to call yourself as a witness or will you rest as well?
I'll rest.
Okay. All right. The court accepts the recommendations from the state to release the contempt on the respondent, Pedro Juarez Ariano, and confirms child support arrearages in the amount of $65,000.41 as of July 31st, 2026. That amount is going to be payable at $320 per month beginning September 1st of 2026. The court also finds a medical support judgment in the amount of $13,660 as of July 31st, 2026. And that amount is payable at $120 per month beginning on September 1st, 2026. Is there anything further for the record?
Nothing from defendant or respondent.
Judge, I guess I would just ask to clarify regarding the release of father. Do I need to prepare anything for that?
You know what? That's a great question. I don't necessarily know the answer for that. I think that's a sheriff's department question. And if there is something that the court needs to do, if you would just let me know what they say, then I will prepare whatever order that they'll need.
And Mr. Sample, are you aware of any what would be needed to have Mr. Arlano released from Dallas County?
I'm not. I think that the existence of the contempt and the non-suit of that would clear any holds from Dallas County. But again, if you have, do you have my email address? If there's anything I need to do, I'm happy to do it as well.
Okay. Yeah, I believe I have yours, Mr. Sample.
Okay, so if you'll just let me know. I don't think there's anything, once the contempt is non-suited, I think that's what is holding him. And once it's non-suited, it should clear him and clear him to be released to ICE.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, state, just find out what, if anything, that would be needed on either my side or Attorney Sample side, and we'll get that to you. Just send my coordinator an email.
Okay, Judge.
All right. And how long do you need to prepare the order?
I can have this prepared sometime probably today, Judge. And then do you want me to email it to you directly or?
Email it to my coordinator and
Okay.
she will get it to me. Do you want me to put you on the dismissal docket, or I can do it for as early as Friday?
We can do, yeah, this Friday, Judge. And then so just email Ms. King a copy of that proposed order.
Yes, please.
Okay.
And I'm putting you on the dismissal docket. Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, I have a question before we leave. How do I get new copies of the terms and orders of payment?
from the, are you asking me or are you asking the Attorney General?
Whoever can answer, I don't know where to get these new terms of payment.
Ms.
well,
Mana,
okay, what you're talking about, what we just did, those judgment amounts?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes. Attorney Leach, when he prepares the order, he will
Okay.
circulate it to you as well as Attorney Sample, so you'll be able to look at it.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, and after it's signed by me, then you'll get a copy of it.
Okay.
All right, is there anything further for the record?
No.
All
Nothing.
right. Well, thank you all. You are excused.
one moment, Ms. Mana, not for the record, but can you give me a good email address for you?
VLMata87@gmail.com.
Okay, perfect. Got it. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.